Once again, High Value Basketball. We back, family. Best basketball commentary on this side of the planet. Oh yeah, I ain't said this in a while. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Share that video. Subscribe to the channel. Let's make this thing grow. Once again, shout out to Clutch Points, man. Dealing with their under pressure list for the upcoming NBA season. And for this next entry, this is a two-headed monster that I'm doing, combining them both. We going over the Phoenix, talking about Mr. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. This one is a little different from all of the other entries, of course, because they're solo players. But this one, man, it has to be tackled together because we already seen what's happening. Everybody already know the deal with Kevin Durant. All of the suspicions of him playing on super teams, him messing up his legacy, going to Golden State, how that's just going to forever be a shadow that follows him, no matter how much he tries to distance himself from it and his fans try to distance himself from it. It just is what it is. It's a part of what he made and put in the history books, so it ain't finna be forgotten. But as we know, KD has been on a low-key redemptions trek for ever since leaving, and it has not really gone well. And so now he's getting another opportunity to basically kind of overthrow that mantle, but he still got the shadow of super teamdom with the acquisition of the lovely player from Washington, Mr. Bradley Beal. So whispers of super teams are back in Kevin Durant's ear, and man, I just say this: at this point, it just is what it is, man. The dude plays on semi or completely stacked teams, and that's when he needs to win. I'm okay with that, being whatever it is. I feel personally like he should have stayed in Golden State, especially as we've seen what happened. With the team dealing with injuries. They had no Clay, then they had no Curry. Both of those seasons that were available could have gave KD the option to redeem his his reputation, because he could have led them to a chip, or he could at least led them, deep in the playoffs without those guys. And that would have solidified his presence on that team as a legit member. And people would have low-key just kind of faded off of that, because, once you're there, you're there. Like, imagine if they would have capped off 4 chips, with him there. Like, people would have low-key been like, yeah, he jumped on a super team, but dang, yeah, that dude went off and did his thing. Like, that's how that shit really would have gone down. But, of course, he faded away from that and wanted to do his own thing, of course, create his own legacy while lying to the public about it. And so here we are again, because this is where the pressure applies again. And it applies for both KD and Booker. And I say it applies for both of them because last year was a flop. They came together and they got, washed by a much better, more well-rounded, more well-oiled machine in the Denver Nuggets. And I say that is a problem for both of these players, because these dudes, even though of course it is the ownership's leadership that they're under, these dudes aren't in agreement with stacking the deck. They're in agreement with making sure they got another superstar on that team, and that they're gonna figure out a way to make that happen with the team that is hecka lopsided on the offensive end of the court. And also, the pressure is on because of that. And because of KD adding on even more with his goofy takes, talking about offense is more important. So we're here once again, KD. You got Devin Booker, who is an offensive force. You got yourself, who's an offensive force. And you got Bradley Beal, who is a pseudo-offensive force. And the pressure's going to be really on all three of y'all, but on the two of KD and Booker, because y'all agreed to come together. Y'all agreed to start this foolishness. Y'all agreed to, again, change the legacy and the era of the team. This is now the KD Booker era over in Phoenix. Pressure is legitimately on, because there ain't no reason, no excuse for y'all to not make the Western Conference Finals. Low-key make the finals. Like, to be very honest. Like, if y'all don't make the finals with this particular squad that y'all got, it's finna be egg on both y'all faces. Because KD, we already know, like I already said, don't got to repeat it. But for Booker, bro, you done got your behind washed in drastic fashion with blowouts in the past few seasons here. You talk trash as a front runner, and you literally get yourself turned into a meme. Like, bruh, you gotta shut up and play. I'm gonna say it again, just like I did in the Kyrie video. You gotta shut up and dribble. And KD, you do too, especially you, man. With Mr. Twitter Fingers himself, bro. Like, be quiet and get it done. Like, that's y'all putting all this pressure on yourselves. If y'all don't say there's no pressure, y'all putting a big target on y'all's back by the fans by y'all always running y'all mouth, man. Like, y'all some mouth runners, man. Run them buckets. How about that? Run some defense. How about that? Run some consistency in y'all diet and y'all workout regimen so y'all not getting injured outside of freak injury. How about that? The pressure is on, man, because there's no reason for y'all to lose. There's no reason for y'all to literally get to the last round or the second to last round. And definitely there's no reason for y'all to not take it all away. So folks finna be watching, man. We finna be watching. Hopefully we can enjoy the show. We gonna see. High Value Basketball. Like, share, and subscribe, family. Peace.